where we could find new destinations, the answer is really no. People travel, people travel anywhere, and Finns are found everywhere. But what our business is, we take masses. So when we take a new destination, we would have to believe that it's 2,000 people who want to travel there. Less than that, not really interested. So 1 or 2 or 3 comments, they are not drivers really.
Okay.
I can't speak for that, but I can speak for of course, our own site development, and we definitely get a lot of feedback. But in the same way as Tom, we really don't get that much new things that we haven't thought about already yet. And of course, we don't jump into changing the site when somebody's thinking about, well, this should be a nice thing to have. We need to believe that if the site serves us, it then serves a bunch of customers that are happy to use it. So I think it definitely has value, and especially if a bunch of people are complaining that it doesn't work, then that's a good thing to know. But it's definitely not something that would drive our development in any way.
Okay, let's take a quick survey for our experts. Now imagine we all are small business owners. We have a hotel near the coast of Finland, and I'm the CEO of the hotel. So I take out the rubbish and take bookings and so on, do all the stuff. And I got 1 or 2 assistant hands with me. And now my e-presence is that, okay, I have a website, and I've used about 5,000 euros to a content management system, and I also have a booking platform in my use. So I would like to hear all from you that what are the 3 ideas or things I should do or I could do. Shortly, 3 things.
Wow, 3 things. Does it count too if I tell you to join Hotel Zone and bookings.com?
I'm already having the bookings. I have a good commission over there, and I'm not interested in that.
You're not interested in if you have a booking engine on your own site and nobody finds it, it doesn't really count. Getting distribution through this kind of networks is the first thing to do, and then think about spreading the word through viral networks or whatever. That's definitely the way to do hotel business, I'd say.
Okay. So there was spread your wings over the distribution channels.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Any other ideas?
At the moment.
I think the biggest problem that you would have that people wouldn't know that your hotel even exists. So the presence that people would know it would be the one thing. With little money, humoristic, funny, crazy Facebook application, if it had a good idea, could make you well known to all Finns and others abroad as well. It would be very cost efficient if it works. Does it work? No one knows. It's about being a good idea or not. But because there's no other ways of marketing really, because it costs too much. So social media would be very good idea to use.
I would first step out of my hotel and have a look, where am I? Because I think if you're a hotel in Helsinki, it's a different thing than if you're a hotel somewhere in Lapland and you have no neighbors around there. Then if you don't have neighbors, you can create a thing about that, and then people want to talk about things like that. I mean, if you're somewhere in the wilderness of Lapland, then I think there's more to talk about than just the hotel itself. Then after that, I would start looking into TripAdvisor and see how I can get leverage there. Personally, I came across one hotel here a few weeks ago. I came into the hotel and there was this nice, they even promoted there at the desk that they are one of the sort of preferred, or they got #1 in TripAdvisor, I believe, or something like after that. And that was actually the reason why I went to that hotel in the first place. So I think those two things were what I would do.
I think TripAdvisor was really good idea. But I will start from the story. What's the story of the hotel? Where is it? What kind of a place is it? I would say, if it's a really nice place, I would take a lot of photos and I would start a blog and write about the life that is in the hotel and make it think about the kind of bigger story. And then every time I would write the new blog post, or you would write if it's your hotel, and you write the new blog post, it would go to Facebook, and I would start conversations there. Probably offer also some kind of a free weekends every now and then for people who are your fans, or have some kind of competition there. Then post also videos to the blog. The videos would be in YouTube, Vimeo, and Blit TV. Probably I would use Blit TV in the blog so that I could hide all the data, how many people are watching the videos in the main page. And yeah, I would think a lot about the story.
Personally, I would pay to the Google SEM and get people to find my site. But then, of course, I would do all the neat stuff what Helena just said.
Okay. Any ideas or comments on this?
Well, about this TripAdvisor, I was surprised that there are so many Finnish hotels that has been given comments from abroad, and these hotels never reacted those comments. They never answered anything. But when you go, for example, to see hotels in Crete, in Crete, all the hotels that got some comments, also the managers were giving response, negative or positive comments, but anyhow they did something.
Yeah, I realized that as well, and I think I don't know why that is. Yeah, I agree.
And then there are a lot of examples how people have started Facebook fan pages for companies, and the companies that don't even know about it. A good example was that somebody created for a bus company, and there was many thousands of people joining the fan page, and the people who were actually running the buses, they didn't have any idea of it.
Okay, what about the issue that I think we heard that the content is the key part, but how do I switch my mind to a new type of content production process, I would say? Because when we launch websites, like the entrepreneurs and so on, think that I have to sit down and write an article and use half a day for that content, or I have to buy a media agency to produce the content. But could it be so that it doesn't matter so much anymore, because you only tweet with the bad English short content and it will sell?
From an entrepreneur's point of view, I can tell you that it's not away from your working time, it's away from your sleeping time, so it doesn't matter.
That's true.
That's one of the reasons why we want to keep our sites separate. So we want to have the official truth, and then we want to have whatever truth it is, and anybody can say anything. But people need to understand which is which.
And blogs are an article, so if we go back to your hotel thing, there can be just an image, photo, and a couple of sentences. That might be even enough. And then if we think of smaller companies, they can start their website by having just a blog and using different kind of services. Like if you go to our website, cityhop.com, there's actually almost nothing on our website itself. We have slides from SlideShare, images from Flickr, we have blogs from Blogger, so it's very easy to update all the things that all the content we create, and that's for smaller companies that we also recommend a lot. Why to build 10,000 euros flash sites when you can use those kind of services for free?
Yeah, if I would be a hotel,